welcome to Walk It Wednesday.
We're not walking.
We're not walking today.
Could you have figured that out, that we weren't walking for our Wednesday?
We giggle because we're sad about it because we like to walk, but this is what realtors really have to do sometimes as well. We don't always get to go do the fun things.
I would have much preferred getting to go do the fun things, but that's not what happened with our day today.
She didn't wear the right shoes to start off with.
Well, it would have, they're the right shoes for certain properties.
Yeah, I know I was being sarcastic about that actually.
Yeah, I know.
But
okay, so to be quite honest, what ended up happening today was paperwork, and then we got led down the rabbit hole, and if anybody knows anything about creating their own business and all that, we had to do lead gen.
yes.
And then from lead gen, we decided that we needed to work on social media. So if anybody has any tips for social media, we've been doing algorithms and YouTubes.
And then exploring TikToks.
Yeah, we're not that great at TikToks. So
I don't even have a TikTok.
you have my TikTok.
I know.
We have a TikTok together. We share TikToks. Side
TikToks
note,
and TikToks.
we have a YouTube, page for work. I accidentally YouTubed how to castrate piglets
Oh yeah.
on our YouTube one. And then so now on our search, like when you're going on our YouTube for work, it recommends how to castrate animals as a related to, so.
Which is really funny because when you are a realtor, that is one of the perks and benefits is we get to create our own schedule. And so sometimes you get to fill in things during your day that you wouldn't normally get to otherwise at a normal 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, like castrating piglets.
Yeah. Or what was the thing I was going to do? Make jam.
Oh yeah, rhubarb jam. We were looking up for whether you can water bath it or not.
Because recipe I have did not call for a water bath. It just called for freezing. But I was like, what if I don't want to freeze it and I want to like store it like, you know,
So
in the pantry?
for people who are watching and people who do watch, we're just curious. Do you guys prefer YouTube, or do people prefer TikTok or Facebook Lives like this? What's the preference these days? Or do you kind of have to have one for all sort of thing, do you think?
I feel like people watch them all. Like people like you
utilize all of them here and there.
Yeah, in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Like we love our people who love to watch our Walk It Wednesdays because we do. Like we'll get stopped randomly throughout like the week and stuff at the most random times. Oh yeah, we always see your Walk It Wednesday video, so we know you guys like to watch them.
Ooh, or if anybody has any property they want us to go look at, that one's fun. We did that one. That was fun when it's even more fun when it's not a client that you already have and somebody contacts you and they're like, hey, there may be a property I'm interested in, because then it's like a whole new fresh start. And then you get to like explore all kinds of fun avenues there.
Yeah. One of the things though today, so like another reason why we didn't walk it today, like we said, the paperwork stuff, I have a closing coming up next week, so I'm doing due diligence for some of my clients with builders and then coordinating their schedule. So I work with a lot of people that aren't actually here present in Spokane, but they buy or they invest in this area. This particular people are going to be relocating permanently. But until they get here, they're over where they're from. And so I'm like, oh, right, yeah, we can do a mobile notary service for you for your signing. Or I can find another location because we tend to pick partners that are not just here for that exact reason. So that's some of what I was working on today while she was working on algorithms and all the fun things.
Yeah, algorithms, that one's fun. Also, I didn't even know about a readability formula for your words. Like,
that was funny.
I think it was saying like on average, our YouTube for the American, like United States, needs to be at like a 5th grade level.
Reading level.
Yeah, which kind of blew my mind. When we put ours into the readability formula, they were all very challenging and for college students apparently. So I got yeah, even ours said that we were for college students.
I mean, college kids are the ones who are going to be buying
Buy a house.
It's not fifth
So I was
graders,
like,
but...
all right, I understand that one. What else did we learn today? Learned about some easement options. That's fun.
Ooh, another fun
Reading
fact.
my list
So
here.
as we were looking at new builds last week, because we had a lot of you guys follow along, some people were asking if we work with construction companies now. No, we don't, but we do partner with them. But fun little journey that we went on, again, helping people with custom building. Shop houses came up.
Oh, yeah.
This was the fun one.
Occupancy.
I know. I didn't even know, well, I guess I did know, but I didn't think to ask this, because if somebody's selling their house, you would
Right.
assume that they have the certificate of occupancy that's already been issued, especially if the home has been built for several set amount of years.
But for these
However,
bad boys.
There are certain counties around here that kind of bootleg some things because they could, and they did, and I mean, it's awesome. And so as you're doing your due diligence, this is also for other realtors, fun tidbit, make sure you're asking if the certificate of occupancy has already been issued on shop houses or barn dominiums, because they're not typically.
So what happened there is, or like what happens in our area, so to note onto her topic is, we have a lot of generational living. We have a lot of people here that have been here for a long time. So let's say they had their shop and then a family member's like, I need somewhere to go. Or kids, get older and they need to put them somewhere. A lot of these shops or potential barns have been renovated into allowing for additional like ADUs people to live. And they don't think like that they needed to go get a permit to allow somebody to live in that barn or shop. So, and I guess they didn't technically need it until came time to sell it, but that's happened, that's common, and that's how that happens. So, in case anyone's wondering, they're like, how did that happen? That's how that happened. 20 years ago, they built it, they lived in it, and no one knew, and...
So do your due diligence if you're out shopping around for shop houses or barn dominiums.
Or looking to build your own.
That too.
Yep.
You're going to want to take the proper steps to get proper permitting done, so that way you can get a certificate of occupancy issued.
Which you can do through the company. Which title companies can do that? Escrow companies can do that? Which company stuff would be able to do that for somebody? The city for permitting?
Well, the city or the county's technically, it's not really a
Is it
escrow
something that
company.
can be done at the end towards, like, if someone were to come towards closing?
well, yeah, you're going to need it in order to close, but it's still
Would
going
that
to
be
be the
something?
county.
That's a genuine question I'm asking.
Oh, I'm like, is this a trick question? I don't know. So title would be the one who's going to know if there's the issuance of it, and if it's not there, then it still is going to revert back to the county.
So you would then go apply to county. Easy peasy.
Yep. All the fun things. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little Walk It Wednesday for you guys. This is not as
I
fun and
also learned
entertaining,
something new and fun today. For our community, we have a lot of tribal areas in our community. We have the Colville tribe, the Kalispel tribe. I learned for buyers that you don't necessarily have to be tribal to utilize some of their loan options if you're an employee. If you're an employee, that's an option that you can use. And the tribes have some pretty good deals right now for home buying. So, if you're an employee there and you thought about buying a home but you weren't quite sure you could afford it, there's some new options for you.
Clearly she was doing her homework, I was doing mine, and we're both teaching each other things right now.
I don't know, I was going through my list, I was like, what else did I learn today?
All the other fun things.
So many fun things.
Okay, but next Wednesday we will be out and about for a true Walk It Wednesday.
Next week we'll be out.
Yep.
I'll still be in town next week.
Yep.
Yes. And like I said, if anybody knows any property they have in mind, they're like, ooh, I want to see some eyes.
Yeah.
We'll go put our fingers on it. Look at all the closets.
We know Rozella loves her closets.
Yes.
All right, thanks guys for tuning in.
See